Are you having a difficult time coming up with the positives of being retired? Now that your roles and responsibilities are kind of a thing of the past, expectations of you are gone. It's kind of taken your daily purpose, your significance along with it. You're just kind of having a hard time feeling positive about this new season that promised to be all that and more. Hi, I'm Amy Freeze, and I'm the founder of The Empty Nester. Girl, I was right there with you. Here I was, a retired former go-getter gal, and all that I heard from those around me who were not retired were like, oh my gosh, I bet you are loving it, enjoying it. How awesome, congratulations. I'm sure you've heard it 1,000 times too. But despite all of that, you weren't feeling so positive. You were having a hard time coming up with the perks and the pluses. Well, now that I have over a year and a half, almost 2 years under my belt, I have realized there are a lot of pluses, a lot of perks and positives to be experienced, to be celebrated. So in case you are struggling, having the negative Nellies about this whole retirement gig, I want to share my positives with you in case they can, remind you and get you feeling back to your positive self. So right out of the gates, the fact that we don't have to wake up to an alarm is pretty alarming, actually. Pretty crazy, but gosh, no more like, oh my gosh, I gotta get up, whether it's to get the kids out the door on time or get ourselves to work on time. Thing of the past, history. Now, if our hormones could just get the memo on that and not be waking us up, because we don't need to wake up so doggone early. But that is a positive. And if we want to stay in our PJs all day, that's a second positive. We can do that too. But thirdly, what I think is astonishing and so awesome is the fact that we don't need to rush. We don't need to white knuckle it from point A to point B. I remember raising my 3 kids. I've always prided myself on being punctual, but I haven't always been punctual. With the kids, getting them, you could probably relate, getting kids to where they needed to go, getting to work on time, meetings, running later than they, were planned, has you or had me coming in on 2 wheels a lot of the times. And sometimes getting, a little disgruntled in traffic and frustrated because the clock was running and I was running behind. And it is so nice. Stop yourself during your day, whether you're out running errands, going to see someone, focus on whether you're white knuckling to get there, gripping the steering wheel, speeding, because we really don't have to anymore. And I find that liberating and really so awesomely welcomed in this season of my life. Kind of can actually just look at things that are going on around me, whether it's in my car or walking. I can really just kind of take in the sights like I never have before. I think also with that, being able to be a little bit more leisurely from getting to point A to point B is being able to be more impromptu. Some say a friend calls and they want to go to lunch, they want to meet for coffee, or they want to maybe meet for dinner that night. Maybe like me, you can because your schedule isn't overwhelmed with tasks, to-dos, all the things like it once was. And impromptu is pretty nice. We can be impulsive. And hey, we want to go do something, we can do it. We don't have to wait till we have an open day. That to me is a positive and a perk to retirement. And what about being able to rest, read, relax during the day, not just waiting for vacation? No, you can rest or read on a Tuesday or a Thursday or Monday through Friday. You don't have to wait for the weekend. I think that right there is, something we have to get used to. something that we have to go, okay, why can't I read this book at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? And then you realize, wait, I can't. So you do. And it's actually so enjoyable. So if you haven't done that, remind yourself that you can, because that is a perk that you've earned. Another perk that I've loved is, I don't know about you, but when I was working every day, I had to fit my workout in the morning, early morning, which was the 6:30 class, or after work, which was the 6:30 class. And now I can go to what we used to kind of call the country club hours, the mom workout hours. Well, now I call those the retired hours. I can go to a 12:30 class in the afternoon, a 3:30, whatever I want. So I hope that you're kind of getting the drift, that sometimes we just got to focus on the positives, even though maybe we're still getting used to this willy-nilly season and remembering the things of yesteryear, the things that we loved in our career and raising our children, and instead of longing for it, because we can't go back, we can't live in the past, we have to live in this present. We know it's a gift, but we have to remind ourselves that this gift is meant to be unwrapped and enjoyed right where you are now. So I hope this helps. I was just kind of having fun, and I've had to remind myself too, like, gosh, this is really pretty awesome. You know, it's almost kind of a pinchable moment. Like, you gotta pinch yourself and like, wait, really? Is this where I'm at right now in my life? And guess what? It is. And you are a retired woman that has earned this badge of honor. And it's up to us to wear it with pride and wear it with gratefulness, thankfulness, be positive, and focus on the perks and the pluses of this season. So I hope you had a little fun with this, and I hope that you can add your own pluses in. Please drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear the positives and the perks and the pluses that you've experienced, so that I can be reminded and try those things out too if I haven't. We gotta help each other out in this crazy, dialed down season of ours, because we've earned it. And I think we could show gratitude by embracing it and celebrating it and moving forward in it with positive expectation. So I sure hope that you'll come back for more retirement content, and please drop a comment. And I would love it if you would give me the biggest compliment of all and subscribe. Keep following along, like, share, all the things. So until next time, be blessed, and I'll see you back here real soon on the Empty Nester.